The big mistake that I made that cost me over $100,000 and 12 months of my life. That's what I want to share with you today. And I've been thinking about doing this for quite a while now, and I don't think I really had the kahunas to do it, but I really want to share that with you today because no joke, it was a huge mistake, like massive. And I've got my nice warm jumper on that gives me all the warm and fuzzies. But the thing is that, or the very sad thing is that at the time I was absolutely blind. I had no idea at the time what was going on. I actually couldn't see what was happening around me. And my only wish for you, by me sharing this very vulnerable story with you, is that you'll be able to learn from my mistake so you don't have to go through the pain, the frustration, the arguments with your partners that I went through. So that's my wish for you today, because when I first started my first business, in the first year, I honestly thought that I could just figure it all out on my own. You know, I'm a smart, capable woman. I have a great career. I would just be able to figure it out. I'm all on my own. And in the beginning, I actually did. Thank you, Tony. Hugs to you as well. And in the beginning, I actually did. I got some really quick success. But then what happened was my warm market really dried up. And I realized that, you know, mum and dad, my friends, they actually weren't my dream clients. And so then what? You know, what do you do then? And I had followed what all the experts said. Like, I got the most beautiful website design, and I had amazing, you know, logos and business cards and all this stuff, and like social media team. And I just couldn't get the traction to get my business to consistent 100K months. It's consistent 10,000K months and then beyond, right? That's what I wanted. That's why I started my business. I wanted to replace my corporate income. And each month I remember setting my goals, right? You do this every month. You sit down and you write out your goals. And you're like, you know, 10,000 and who are your clients, and you manifest and you do all of that. And every month that I kept doing it, and every month before when I still wasn't hitting it, it just felt like I was actually just fantasizing, like I was living in this dream world of, you know, yeah, sure, we'll be able to do that this month, where I had been nowhere near it in the months before. So I just was totally blind. I had, it's like what we call being unconsciously incompetent, where you don't know what you don't know. All I knew is that I just wanted to get my business making money before I invested in myself. You know, like I wanted to get some runs on the board. I wanted to see some proof that I knew what I could do. Like, it's easy when you come from a job or, you know, you could do that, but now you're running a business, it's very different. And it's quite silly, you know, because when I look back now, I actually think that I just wanted to show my husband that I could do it and do it. Grow a six-figure business and beyond. I wanted to show him I could do it without having to invest our money or like our holiday fund, or we wanted to get a new car at the time, so we were saving for that. I wanted to show him I could do it without having to invest into my business, without basically having to invest into me. And now I know I was just really packing myself. I was scared. I was really scared. Like, what if I actually really backed myself here? What if I actually went all in and then I failed? Like, what would that mean? I would be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed. I would feel like I'd let my family down. Like, if I had, you know, taken the money from our Fiji holiday fund and actually put that into my business so I could grow my business, and then I couldn't get that to work, then I would feel like I had failed my family and robbed them of a holiday. You know, and I would probably never hear the end of it from my husband. The thing is that I know now that I actually let my stubbornness and my pride steer the ship of my business for well over 12 months. Like, for 12 months, I was actually stuck in this hobby phase and banging my head against a wall, trying to get it to work. 12 months of feeling like absolute crap because I couldn't get it to work, or not consistently get it to work. And I'd have some wins with this and then not again. And 12 months of just smiling on the outside, whereas actually deep down, secretly, I was crying my eyes out. You know, it kind of makes me emotional now. 12 months of being exhausted, trying like all of the cheap ass courses and programs out there that actually didn't give you the results, because they're not meant to give you the results. And you really do get what you pay for, but you don't know this at the time. Like I said, I was completely oblivious. I didn't know. 12 months. And you know what? The thing that really hit me, 12 months of loss of income in my corporate job, right? The money that I could have made in my job, all of this was weighing on me. Add 12 months in of my husband asking me over and over again, when was I finally going to get my business making money so I could have more time with my family? Because that was the whole reason I started my business, which I know many of you start your business for the exact same reason. And the thing is that I had actually created the complete opposite. And I had to be really honest with myself. I had to have a really honest conversation, because what I was doing actually wasn't working. And I couldn't go another month trying to figure it out, trying to play businesswoman anymore on my own. I think I had become the exact definition of insanity. You know, when you try to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, but you actually just get the same. And so I cried for about 2 days, maybe 3, maybe drank a little bit too much wine, did a whole woe with me. And then I made one very powerful decision to really back myself 100% and be all in, to find a plan, you know, to let go of my ego that had held me to this, and to learn the skills and figure out, like, how do I fill these gaps? How do I actually set myself up and my family up stronger and stronger and stronger for the long term, not just for now? And looking back, I actually can't recognize the person that I was 5 years ago, because I truly believe that when you really believe in yourself and you really believe in your gifts and your ability to make a huge impact to people, you know, and you invest in yourself, even if you are scared shitless that you might fail and fall flat on your face, and you stop playing businesswoman, when you do this, I really believe that you will receive the most incredible, life-changing transformation into the most powerful creation that you could ever imagine. The shift that happens is phenomenal. So for me, looking back, I'm so grateful that I did that, because you can rise too. Everyone can. Every single person can. You can make a decision today to make that happen, to no longer, you know, let your ego steer the ship, because all businesses take some level of capital, time, money, energy, support. We all need that. And if you don't have that, you're probably throwing 100 grand down the drain like I did, and 12 months or more. So be all in. My message to you today, learn from what I did. Be all in. Back yourself. Because you don't want to be 12 months down the track in the same spot, still in a hobby phase, still having someone breathing down your neck asking, come on, I thought you're supposed to get this working now. Be all in. And if you want support, drop an emoji, PM me, and let's get you rising too. Because I bet you no one's going to recognize you in 12 months from now if you do. Have an amazing Friday, everyone. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.